Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back on Monthly Theme Thursday with my review of The Eyes of My Mother. The Eyes of My Mother is a 2016 black and white horror film, and Jason actually sent me this DVD a while back. He then adamantly requested that I review this one this month. No, not requested, demanded. He claimed I would love it. And in all fairness, this movie is pretty highly acclaimed. When we were looking for ideas of which black and white horror movies to review for this month, The Eyes of My Mother showed up on a ton of lists, claiming it was one of the best modern-day black and white horror films. And as you can see on the cover of the DVD, Bloody Disgusting said, hands down, one of the best horror movies of the year. Now, in the spirit of giving an honest review, since there are some people who say I'm too positive, I will start with this. One word that comes to mind for me when describing this movie is underwhelming. That's probably because I went into it with very high expectations. Between all of the positive reviews and Jason's love of the movie, I think I was just expecting something more. I want to be perfectly clear, though. That doesn't mean there aren't things I do love about the film. I can absolutely understand why The Eyes of My Mother is praised. A young girl named Francisca lives on a farm with her mother, a retired surgeon, and her father. Francisca's mother teaches her about surgery on cows. As you might have imagined from the title, her focus is on eyes. One day, while Francisca's father is still at work, a stranger named Charlie arrives. At first, her mother believes him to be a salesman. It turns out, though, that Charlie is just a cold-blooded psychopath. I won't go into specifics because I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say Francisca is witness to a traumatic event. As the film cuts to the future, we now follow Francisca as an adult. This leads her down a path of seduction, abduction, and grisly murder. I know I'm being vague here, but I don't want to give too much away. The Eyes of My Mother is shot beautifully. It's that haunting kind of beautiful. I like the isolated location of the farmhouse. Adult Francisca is nice to look at, and she even gives us some full frontal nudity. There are some disturbing things that happen in the film. And the ending is most definitely like a punch to the gut, or a punch in the eyes. With an approximate runtime of only an hour and 16 minutes, the movie flies by. Truth be told, I don't think this fully settled in yet, and will probably require multiple rewatches to fully appreciate it. Some movies are just like that, and I'd say that's the case with The Eyes of My Mother. I really did like this. I don't want anyone to think otherwise. In fact, chances are I will be revisiting it sooner than later, and I'm already looking forward to it, to see what I think after a second watch. Huge thank you to Jason, by the way, for sending me this DVD and convincing me to watch and review it for Monthly Theme Thursday. Please be sure to check out his video to see which black and white horror film he reviews this week. Have you seen The Eyes of My Mother? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Which black and white horror movie will I review next for Monthly Theme Thursday? Check back next week to find out. Until then, remember, physical media matters. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and, be kind, subscribe.